YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's your man, The Rich Kid. The Rich Kid, back at you with another video, another topic. Tide Nation, Alabama Tide Nation, Roll Tide, stand up, stand up. Let's talk about it. It's a lot going on, a lot of news. Let's get right into it. This portal, man. This portal is wild, it's hot, it's ongoing. Jay Smith, man. You know what? I'm not ready to make it. Yo, my bad, YouTube. I had to step away for a second. But yeah, let's talk about it. So, like I said, been crazy with the portal. The fans is really ticked off, man, about what's going on. You know, we're losing a lot of cats off these lines. Seems like every day new names coming out. And yesterday, as I recorded this early, it was no different. So James Smith put his name in the portal, man. James Smith was another kind of a stinger, shocker. Again, not sure why. It's a lot of speculation out here. Shout out to Alabama Way Offsides. He had a good show today I was listening to, and he was saying that, from what the word is on the street, a lot of these cats want more NIL money, and the coaches aren't willing to pay them. And they since they're not going to pay them, they putting their names in the portal. And basically the coaches are saying that the production isn't there, and they feel like these cats want to command all this high NIL money, and they're not worth it. The production isn't there, and I don't blame them. Like, real talk, nobody's just gonna just give you money just because we're in a certain era now of this NIL. Every year, they feel like I'm gonna ask for more money, but you're not producing on the field. It don't work like that, man. And they shouldn't get paid if they're not producing. So that's what I'm hearing. A lot of these guys are putting their names in the portal because they're not getting the type of money, NIL money, that they want. So I mean, hey, that's fine. If they don't feel like they're satisfied with what they're getting, that's their choice. They can move on. Like I said, we only want the cats that want to be at Alabama. We don't want dudes there just for the money. To see what how the biggest bag that they can get every season, and they're not producing. Now, it's one thing if you are wrecking shop, you are the man, you are running the NCAA, the SEC, you know what I'm saying? You on top of the world, you're doing it. Okay, yes, absolutely. Then you definitely deserve a bag. You deserve a nice NIL money. But if you just mediocre, you ain't really getting on the field, you just showing up, and at the end of the season you want to command all this high ass money. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, and it's not gonna work like that. They're not gonna pay these cats just to pay them. You know what I mean? They're on a budget. They're not gonna just overpay dudes because we have a strategy, man. And, we need to allocate those funds wisely. You know what I mean? So if it's deserved, they'll get it. If it's not, then, hey, you'll get what, your production say you deserve, what you've earned. That's just the bottom line to that. And I agree with that, man. But anyway, again, so James Smith entered into the portal. We'll see how that work out. Now, on a little bit of more positive news, we got Caden Strayhorn from Michigan today. He's a center. He's supposed to be pretty good. He's a young dude from what I hear. They say he's very versatile on the line, and he's a body, most importantly. He's a body, and especially with this O-line right now, we need all the bodies we can get, quality bodies, you know what I mean? So I thought that was a good pickup. I hear there's more in the making. Bama's not done as far as that, and they shouldn't be done. So yeah, man, keep working hard out there, and I think we need to get as many quality O linemen into the building. We have good backs, but again, the backs won't mean a hill of beans if we can't run the ball, if we can't get any push at the line of scrimmage. You know what I mean? So yeah, great pickup, McKaden Strayhorn. I think he'll pan out good here in Alabama. And also on the defensive side, we got to pick up today a Caleb Woodson. Caleb Woodson out of Virginia Tech. He's a linebacker. I think he's like, I want to say 6'2", 6'3", around about 230-ish. They said he's a vet type dude. And we need that because we're losing a lot of experience, leaving with Lawson and Jefferson and Hill, departing. Most of those guys are going to the NFL. So now we have, and I feel like we have a great linebacker room, but the only thing about it is they're young. They don't have experience. And, you need some vets mixed in to, help these young cats, and, teach them the ropes, show them the ropes. We need dudes out there with experience, so, they can help recognize certain plays, certain fronts, when these offenses line up, we need a vet, out there to, basically, direct the D. So that's what this Caleb Woodson cat is from Virginia Tech, and I think that's a good pickup. And I think we need to get another one. We get another vet. And a point was made today. I heard that, with the playoffs still going on, they're going to be a couple more teams out here. When is the game? Is it Friday? So, there's going to be, somebody's got to lose that game. So it's going to be another team in, season ended. So more of those guys, on the losing team will, teams where the team will enter their names in the portal. You know what I mean? So there's still going to be more, dudes out there eventually once the season wraps up, So I feel like, Alabama's got to, continue to, keep their eye to the sky, see, who comes available, and, pick up some quality dudes, man. Pick up some quality dudes. But we can't panic, Tide Nation. It stings every time you wake up, you hear a name. And, a couple of dudes, I really would have liked to stay. And again, the word on the street is that, they're trying to get Quay Russaw back and possibly Keon Keeley to come back. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that plays out. But, if they don't, then they just don't. We got to move on. You know what I mean? But, we will get some more players in here, some more quality players. I truly believe that. And I feel like, Bama's they're going to do the best that they can, to put the right, people in place, the right players to, put a quality product on the field, come September of this year. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, not gonna make this video too long. YouTube, Tide Nation, just wanted to bring that to you, chime in on it. Again, James Smith enters into the portal, and we receive Mr. Caden Strayhorn and Mr. Caleb Woodson, coming to the Tide. And I feel like they were very good pickups for us. And I feel like there's more good pickups on the way. You know what I mean? So hold your head, Tide Nation. Don't stress out. It's going to be all right. We're gonna right this ship, man. We are. I have a feeling DeBoer's he's gonna do the right thing. He's gonna make these changes that he absolutely has to make this year, this all season. It's gonna be a long all season, but I think we need it. We got to get this shit right. You know what I mean? But anyway, like my content, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. All right, Tide Nation, roll Tide forever. I'm out. Peace.